Broadcasting live worldwide.
Why does the past always find its way to sneak up and torment you? Why is it that when things are always going right, something, someone, some incident, something from the past, something just shows its ugly head to the point where you just can't sleep? How do you overcome this? What can we do to overcome things that get into our minds, that haunt us, that make us feel as if we are just not that important, that we are just so little? We're definitely going to talk about this, right? Have faith, let it begin. Tuesday edition. And it starts right now.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Ariel, can you say have faith?
Again.
Let it begin?
Again.
Say have faith.
Again.
Let it begin.
No.
No? Okay.
It's a boy.
Hi, Noah.
Noah.
Jesus. Happy birthday, Noah.
Caitlin.
You did amazing.
You just put those back in.
Noah.
Have faith, let begin. When it starts right now.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin on this Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023. This will be interesting to write on your checkbooks, huh? If you still do that. 52323. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, folks, you know, this is something that has always been in my mind. You know, trying to do an episode like this is so hard to do because in one aspect, you can do an episode like this, and then by talking about it, you bring up past memories that you've kind of tried your very best to shut out. Sometimes you do episodes like this because your past memories come up. So either way, it's a no-win situation. But it's true, right? I mean, you could be in the car, you could turn on the radio, and a song will come on, and it's not a memory that you want to relive. I mean, it's not the radio's fault, right? It's not the DJ's fault. It's not your fault that you turned it on right at that very moment. It just happens. It's how we deal with these things. You know, I'm not a very perfect person by any means. God knows that. I mean, just yesterday, I was outside with my family, and I went to sit down on our patio chair, and it broke. So either I've gained way too much weight or the chairs are just starting to break down. But hey, what hasn't broken down in my house, right? That's a totally different episode. Maybe tomorrow. All of us, you know, let me rephrase this. Some of us that I know, there's people that I know that have overcome their past. And it could be something, by the way, just to be clear, tragic. It could be something very small. Whatever it is, sometimes past memories can haunt us. The question is, why does it show up when you don't want it to, or when you least expect it? Why does it come up when everything feels like it's going well? Subconsciously, is it still there inside of us? Is it because you know that you have a certain month and a day that's coming up that's triggering this? Maybe you watched an episode and they dealt with a topic that dealt with that memory. I don't know. Clearly, when these things haunt us, it's because we really never let them go. You know, I've spoken about this many times. Over 23 years ago, you know, I dealt with a huge depression. And my main depression dealt with, you know, being cheated on and and dealing with so many things. And, that is another different series that we did before, being cheated on. It's something that just never goes away. It's something that will never, ever leave your system. So you can watch a show and the C word comes up or an incident comes up and it bothers you because the memories come up. You could watch a show that deals with weight loss and it bothers you because somebody's being picked on for being overweight. You could watch a show about being bullied and you could be a person that's been bullied and so on and so forth. There's so many things, car accidents, losing your job, all these things trigger memories. It's those triggers that we need to stop. We need to get them out of our heads, our minds, out of our souls sometimes, because let me tell you, it could really, really do some damage. Yeah, it can be frustrating, right? We can figure out, if we can only figure out a magic pill, I always say, or if we can get into what Dr. Yanelli and I always like to say, well, him especially, we can only get into a time machine and go back and fix certain things or be there right when the situations and catch them or catch yourselves in the act and say to yourself, hey, don't do it. It's going to haunt you. I know it. Trust me. But here's the message today. I know I talk about all the negative things that may be coming up and haunting us, right? In our minds, in our dreams, in our thoughts. But you know what does it for me? You know what gets me by when I am feeling that way? Sometimes I don't sleep. I'll sit up and I'll wake and I'll stay up. And the last thing I want to do is not sleep and not go through the motions and replay it over like a broken record. Instead, I find myself praying to God. I find myself saying to God, there's things that are coming up for a reason. Maybe I haven't let things go the way I wanted to. Maybe I haven't fully forgiven myself or others to the extent where I have not yet let it go. And then I think about Christ on the cross. And I think about the sacrifice. And I think about how they ridiculed him and mocked him, spit on him. And he still said, Father, forgive them, for they not know what they do. And it helps me. And I hope it helps you. Learn to forgive. It's not easy. And if you continue to get haunted, seek out God. He will help you one way or another. So may God be with you. May He shine His light upon you and grant each and every single one of you peace on earth. And never forget, have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. We're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.